Sit back and relax.
May chaos reign. War has been avoided, and the lands of Remedigan and Adishmere have a common ground now in Grand Duke of Adishmere and Prince of Remedigan's Tayson Firewell.
As I take you out of your reality.
Long live the Waffle Hut. The demons are starting to flood the lands. The ward is stretched thin, and the Guardians are only now just rebuilding. But just as the plant Salium exists, there is hope for everything to be healed.
An end to my nightmarish dream world.
2 other sovereign lands must be reached if there will be hope, though. The locked kingdom of Gratisbar is still lost to the surface world, and the round-capped rainforest still needs to be informed. Time is our enemy.
Welcome back to the Bros and Dragons podcast.
We must find a way.
We will find a way.
I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Daniel Gentry, and with me are...
Geek Girl Alyssa, and I play Mirinda Shren, aka Montera Lilnas, Cleric of the Five, and Soul Knife Rogue.
Hannah the DM, and I play Stroop Waffle, Guardian of Bengen, a druid.
Nerdworks, and I play Tayson Firewell, Reluctant Prince of 2 Nations and Omniom Sorcerer.
I'm Posh, and I play Olgi, a Gloomstalker Ranger of the Ward.
Let us adventure on.
Yeah, so we're on now.
I know.
Are we muted?
In like 30 seconds.
I mean, I hope not. That would be really awkward.
That would be really awkward.
Listen,
See, now we did all this. We did all this prep. We got ready. We have that awesome new intro video.
We have a new background.
And the intro video is my intro, and I didn't plan ahead on that. So hi everybody, welcome to a place where we try to pretend like we know how to play D&D, where the points don't mean anything and the rules are made up. Well, we did the intro, so you know what? Mike, you got that video ready for the recap?
yeah, last season.
Well, then last season on Bros and Dragons.
Okay.
Tayson,
What?
you just lost your dad. Drink.
No, he's up at the pyre.
When someone is so dear and they are removed, that pain is what we mourn, but the life is what we celebrate. The world's always ready to end. There's always something new that's going to destroy it, and there are always a new set of heroes to come up to defend it. Be yours, so people know that you are fourth in line to the crown.
Oh, I don't like that either. And I are kind of like honor bound to this, and you're just kind of being thrown into it, but you have like your own stuff that you want to do.
However, and he motions the rock with his hand, and the rock floats and lands on Mirinda's lap.
I wish a tall, handsome guy would give me a rock, but here we are.
I'm sorry. He's a fucking devil.
So, listen, Mike doesn't feel good about this either, so I'm super happy for her distraction. I was in kind of this like school for, learning magic. I had something funny prepared. I think I'm going to save that for another episode, because I'd like to talk about Hannah is slowly trying to take my look.
Yeah. So that is going to be...
With us, as always, playing the Divine Chaos Champion and the first to die in a horror film, the two and only Montera, a.k.a. Mirinda.
Hi.
Lovely home you have here.
The pools of blood seem to come together in the middle.
I mean, I would still do business with dead people. Tonight will be the night that I will fall free.
Okay.
Over again. Don't make me change my mind.
All of these phrases fit. All of these different sentiments fit. Do you want me to wear them all? Because that's what this is. This is wearing all of them.
Are we muted yet?
Stupid. Or she said that I'm stupid. It's just like it hurt, but I also asked for it. It's
An identical, and you don't even know how you would have to arrange this. That 3 in the gems, and you have the full council of the 5 before you. Either our brother is victorious, or you alone, Montera Lilnas, will be.
Somebody asked me once if I thought that Martin was a good person. Do you think you're a good person?
No.
You're
I'm
doing
watching you, like-
absolutely great. You're doing wonderful. It's
great.
very
If you're-
appreciated. So yeah, that's happening. Yeah.
And if that didn't make any sense, how about a little bit more in depth? But before I get in depth, know that when you clip stuff on this, it might become part of our recap because those were all clips done by you guys.
Hey, thanks.
Our story starts with the passing of High General Martin Firewell after he lived for approximately 150 years. Letters were left behind for Stroop, Tayson, and Mirinda. Martin asked Tayson to go find his house in Hardel. He asked Stroop and Mirinda to accompany him. The funeral was 7 days for the High General as the Council of the Round-Capped Rainforest, the members of the Ward, the representatives of the tribes of the Plain, the Archmage Avagard, a small contingent of elves from the Adashmira, including King Xandro, a small collection of dwarves allegedly from Gratisbar, and even a hill giant from the hill giant tribes, came to what felt the rest of Redigan, if not Bengen, to mourn the loss of the High General. On the first day of travel, which is not unusual for the trio, as they did spring break every year before that, make us famous, and we'll publish those recordings, they met Addendum, a devil that claimed to be waiting, offered them a gift of information that came with a price of things that suck the magic energy from their beings. They came to Dovel and Nodel, met a baker named Bavin Tugif, and Tayson found out that he was a cook from the old school that he attended. They had their cart stolen and awoke to a bag and dead guards, a gift bag from the teacher, Tayson's high instructor from his old school. They met Elron, a retired soldier of the Royal Army, as they got back their carts and ended up at the crossroads, an outside market where different stores end up for short times going in and out of stalls. They were attacked by demons in the night, where a group of the Ward out hunting abominations came across them, telling them to go to the plain-traveling Heronway Inn. The group decided that, knowing the dangers that they may be in, they crossed the plains to rivers to follow the river south. A few days' travel on the river, and they were hunted down by Rendith, and one of the Queen's Guards, and a pack of the Wolves of Arlen, werewolf clerics in the service to the nature god. Rendith took them to Hardel in agreement that they would come back to the castle the next day. The next day, however, Hardel came under its first demon attack, where Rendith pretty much helped the city guard fight it off, and in the events of that, lost his life in the battle. The group finished the battle up and stayed with Rendith until members of the famed group of the Skyward came to Rendith. But not before they found the dot paper on him, which is what they called it originally. Now it's the, what was it, Hannah? The zoop-de-doop? Something like that?
Yes, I believe that was the official name, the whoop-de-zoop-de-loop.
Yeah, something like that. They used it and found out that Dashdara was utterly destroyed and found people ritually sacrificed and desecrated and followed the tracks into the dark forest. Tayson absorbed a pack demon in service to Deimos, and the group found where the Guardians were being held. They released, in quotes, the Guardians from their suffering after defeating a demon dragon in the process of healing a portion of the dark forest that some now are calling the Oasis. And they created a monument to the lost Guardians using their bodies. And the new Guardian Stroop Waffle spell, the Plancilium, was formed. They travel through the Adashmira, where the group is introduced to members of the famed Westenlo, or in the common tongue, God Warriors, two which are assigned to Prince Tayson of the Adashmira. They meet and talk with Avagard, created a plan with Avagard and Addendum to go to the Abyss and fight along the Devils in service to Addendum to defeat part of Deimos in the demon area of the Abyss. They return to Remedigan with the ambassador to Remedigan, meeting the gnome mage from the Crystal Spire, Pyro, who is now the ambassador to Adashmira. They were getting ready for dinner when the warship of Diaspora, called the God Killer, who sent Dawn Warriors to help with the problems of Redigan, landed. They did this in return for the Kingdom of Remedigan's assistance 400 years before that in Eldoranth with their problem. Dawn Knight Ava Nalo seemed to be attracted to Tayson upon first meeting him. I don't know why I put but, and assisted in the defending of the city from a demon invasion. She agreed to travel to Hardel a few days later to protect builders and supplies as they received word that the town was destroyed. Along the way, they heard the voice of Deimos claiming to be free as stronger demons appeared. Ava sacrificed herself to save Mirinda, and Addendum came to the aid of the group and defeated the archdemon. In the chaos, he kissed Mirinda as Tayson was visited by the teacher and two other entities, Miram and Param, whom the teacher claimed to be Tayson's siblings. After a very civilized conversation, they all were sent to Hardel, where the supplies and helpers got to work rebuilding Hardel. Mirinda went to her house, talked with Lord Rendorn Decaneth, who built her house, agreeing to return home to Everon to take over the personal security team of Lord Decaneth when things were done here in exchange for some enchanted bricks that were used to create her house. He said he would return in a week with a plan. We left Tayson and Mirinda arguing about who would take Deimos' power and destroy themselves. Let us adventure on.
Also, Tayson went to the bathroom like 6 times.
Thank you. You haven't said it, but I'm glad you put it on record.
Yeah, I thought if I do so, we're all good. Before we fully fledge adventure on, and I do apologize. There's a couple of things that we need to draw attention to. First of all, yes, we have a new intro video. That's whatever, sure, fine, cool, great job. We have a new overlay. Snet Phoenix, friend of the channel, and somebody who is about to be new papa.
Yes.
It's like, doing a bunch of stuff, and even through all of that chaos, was able to get this cool overlay for us. And everybody look around at your surroundings. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, right? So that's pretty cool stuff. So they're awesome, and we love them for that. Also somebody we love for doing something awesome that's on the screen. B did the drawings of us. We all exist, and it's very exciting. And then I couldn't figure out how to put them onto character sheets, which will be relevant later, but they helped me with that too. And this is the first character art I've ever had of a me, and it makes me very happy. And thank you. And this is very cool. And you're all cool. And here we go. Anything else before we start adventuring?
It was in the intro, but everybody welcome Posh to season 4.
Not that yet. He's not in the. He's producing.
He's
not
here. His face is on the screen.
He's producing until he exists.
I don't know why the song popped in. Introducing the producer.
There you go. I dig it. So, hi everybody. Thanks for being here. Hi, Posh.
Hi, Posh.
Hi.
Hey everybody, that's Posh. Hold on. Yeah, that way. I had to figure it out. That's Posh. He's over
way?
there.
Why did I have to figure out which way? I just pointed myself this way. Hi.
These two some say.
Hi, I'm in me direction. But yeah, so we're here, and we're all happy, which means nothing terrible is going on in the game whatsoever. Everything is great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
We did finish.
Awesome.
we come back from the cutscene and we're met again back to Hardel. Tayson and Mirinda, you finish your conversation. You come outside. Stroop, you were helping get people started. Like, you really took it seriously when Tayson said get them moving, and now it's get them started kind of thing. So you kind of like got people. You didn't know what they were doing, but you made it work. But I see now the entire Hardel leveled. Parts of the wall only stand about 2 feet tall around. People are starting to rebuild that. Every house except for Tayson and Mirinda's is destroyed.
Yep, that happens.
I like to think that I'm using the spice whack as the way that someone would herd sheep.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's get it moving. Let's okay, yeah, if you guys move that rubble to that pile over there, that'll be great. Can I help you with that? Man, I'm really small. Why doesn't this guy come help you?
And work is commencing as you two leave Brenda's house. Can you take Dax with you?
Yes.
Okay. So you see
Clearly, I'm
Miranda.
taking Jax with me.
You see Miranda and Tayson come out of the house with a giant black bear in tow behind her.
What do you guys, who's this, and why do I feel a little jealous?
You have one too, remember? The Pokeballs. The not Pokeballs got an upgrade.
The weasels? Oh, well, where's mine?
It's in the house.
Well, I'm gonna go check it out. I push
This
past
is
them.
Jax now.
I'm still a little jealous. And I kind
As
of
you-
look at them now.
As you go into the house and you look around, you don't see the old gray bag anywhere.
Oh, it looks more mechanical now, by the way.
Mechanical, like kitchen stuff.
And now you look around. Yep, you look around and you see it now. There's this tan bag on the couch. It's got gears turning on it that don't seem to be connected to anything. There's little mechanical metal all around it now, and including a symbol that you've seen on her old dagger of that bull is actually on the shoulder carrying strap now.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm just gonna try and like open it up and peek inside and see what to see.
You see two poof balls like you always see. Well, there's usually three, but you know where the third one is.
I'm gonna put my hand in and grab one.
Okay.
Mine. I'm gonna grab mine. I forgot their names. I feel like it was Carl, but I don't think that's
I
right.
thought it was Fred and Fred Jr.
Correct.
Fred. It was.
It was Fred and Fred Jr.
You had Fred.
And Dax.
I had Fred. Okay. I'm gonna grab Fred. I'm gonna take him outside and then give him a little toss.
Okay. As you toss him, can you roll me a d8, please?
Doc, I got my spells prepared. I did not bring dice. Well, that was. You can't ask that much of me. Gosh.
I blame Mike. Why are you yelling at me?
I hate that I have to yell at any of you for not preparing me for D&D. You said a D8, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. That's what I rolled. I got a 7.
A 7. You roll out the ball. Not as big as a bear, but you watch it poof up pretty big. As a little bit taller than you, giant hyena pops up and just cackles out and looks at you.
Okay, I feel like since you got an upgrade, and I'm looking up at the pterodactyl, I feel like your name needs an upgrade. So I'm gonna need you to come here, and I want you to put your snout next to my face, and make sure that this is okay.
Yeah, the hyena jumps in. It's Fred, but just
I don't know
a
why
different
I called it a
shape.
pterodactyl.
And he hugs you because I screeched. I got it.
Okay. So the hyena nuzzles up next to me, and I go, "Your new name is Steve Holt," and I hope that's okay. And I get a little pat.
I hope it is too. We'll check with legal later.
Okay.
Steve Holt says in response.
It's spelled STPHE.
Okay, that makes sense. But now you have a giant hyena walking with you. Do you guys want to do anything?
Fine, Posh. No.
Osh and G-Man are right there. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be my favorite and most annoying gag that we're gonna have for a while. I guess I need to find Ava as far as figuring out what the next plan is here. Because, like, we're here way faster than we anticipated. So, how long do we need to be here? Are we investigating things and going through all that? So, I'm going to try and find Ava, I guess.
A little bit more difficult now with all these people because Miranda got out of her newly designed, hasn't been there before, but gigantic basement. Everybody out and working. But you do find her at the west gate. Had to think of the directions. As she's setting up security detail with her, the Dawn Warriors, and some of the town's guard.
Hey,
after you're done delegating until you have to delegate something else to somebody else, just clarifications for what we need here.
She says, oh, that's easy. Dunch, I delegate to you. And she hands the board to Dunch and walks over to you.
Nice. Delegating. Cool. I need to learn that. So hopefully we're not upset about getting here, like, fast. It's cool that people were okay, right? That's good.
Amazing. They didn't lose a single person. A few people got injured, but they made it out. Apparently, Miranda's servant took everybody into the basement?
Yeah. Attendant. If we can, it's fine. So, are we here until they can rebuild? Are we escorting everybody back? What's the plan from here?
Well, I was just helping them while we're here.
Right.
It's not my call.
Well, while we're here, right? But I thought this was the destination.
Are we leaving right away?
No, I thought this was your call because you were kind of leading things, and then I kind of joined in to co-lead.
No, we discussed this. I took lead on coming here because you felt uncomfortable giving orders, but you're the prince. I'm a helper from a different country altogether.
Yeah, but like most of like the staff is like your thing. Okay. Well, I mean, we can't stay and wait long enough to rebuild an entire town. I guess. I mean, we could probably give people the option, hey, you can stay here, or you can go back with us up to the castle. I mean, there's enough room for... How many people are we talking about here?
There's 200 people in the town altogether.
Okay.
And then there's about 15 workers that you brought with you that are master masons and carpenters that we're going to help rebuild.
And then there are more people. So there are more people that we're going to have to rebuild for than we thought. But there's also a lot more people here that can actually contribute. So, like, maybe it's a wash, maybe it's not, whatever.
And in this, remember 2 weeks ago you did... You have a deal with Lord Decaneth. He needs to get details. In a week, he's going to come to you, no matter where you are.
Right.
So
at this point, it's well, we're not going to make it back to the castle in a week, though.
Well, yes.
Okay.
But even Ava would be like, I mean, I don't feel comfortable taking civilians back. We were attacked on the way down here.
Right. I'm not. Again, I'm not looking to do that. It's just so much of okay. Are we staying here, rebuilding? And then hoping that the place that already got demolished doesn't get demolished again? Because that's fine. I don't know. Okay. No, that's okay. It's okay. They know where to go if there's a problem. Cool. No, that's fine. We can stay here. We'll stay here for at least a week. And we're closer to some of the outlying threats. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm a list person, so sometimes just knowing and being able to write it down, even if I know it, being able to look at it is it's a nice confirmation. It's comforting, so we're okay. How you doing? Can I get you a drink or something? Are you all right?
I'm fine. Did you want to go for a walk or something? I delegated, so I have some free time.
Oh, yeah, we can go for a walk. Sure. I can show you around the rubble and the house that is kind of mine, I guess.
What do you mean by... Is it a timeshare?
No, it was Martin's, and I guess it's mine now. I didn't ever look over any paperwork or anything like that. I just every once in a while someone would well, he left it to you, and I'm like, okay, but how? So I don't know. But put it this way, I walked inside and it wasn't mad at me, and I feel like if it was something that Martin owned, and he didn't want it to be that way, I feel like it might get mad at me.
Like the house would get mad at you?
Yeah, there's magic and stuff. What I'm saying out loud only sounds a little bit strange to us in the real world. In this actual conversation, it's totally reasonable.
No, Ava's looking at you like you're crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Cool. I mean, I did just refer like a complete fourth wall thing, so that makes sense.
That's actually Tayson's superpower. He knows he's a construct.
No, you're not Deadpool.
Okay, so yeah, we can go for a walk. Have you ever been here before?
No.
Okay.
This is my first time in this country. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. That would do it. Makes sense. Yeah, it's not usually this shitty. There's less demon attacks and stuff. Definitely less demon attacks.
Is that a bear and a hyena with Miranda and Stroop?
I mean, today, yeah. There'll be something different next time. I don't think Stroop's super pleased to see him again, but at the same time also kind of happy to see him again. But it's alright. Yeah. We have some pets.
You have one. What's yours? Like a giant elk?
I don't know. I haven't. It hasn't been that before. I think it could be that. I don't know. I haven't checked to see. They grew up. I don't know what to tell you. It's been a couple of weeks, so they're different now.
You and Ava walk off. Stroop and Miranda, are you doing anything? You talking about anything?
I'm playing fetch with my hyena.
Okay.
Miranda has taken to her books, trying to find anything out, magic-wise, that she can further about Deimos.
Okay. The books you have on you, you're not going to find a lot, because a lot of the Cleric of the Five books are like general detail, all the gods.
In my house?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant in your Cleric
No.
Book
In
of
my
Gods.
house.
It's interesting. Roll me a straight D20 or percentile dice, because everyone's closer.
A percentile dice. The percentile.
We all saw you boop noses with your doggo.
Is an 18.
18?
Yeah, on percentile.
You looking through the books that you've gathered over time, nothing specifically on him. I mean, you have the copy that everybody's read of the Rise and Fall of Deimos by Martin Firewell. A few other books that just describe the six total gods, some history, or I should say theory of history of the gods. Books probably from, your time in Cleric College, but sure, why not? Undergrad.
It's called Undergod.
Undergod. Yeah, there you go. You guys plan. Tayson is going to let you guys know you're going to be here for a week. I need to know what the sleeping thing. Like, there's 2 houses. None of these people are staying in your house technically. So what are you guys doing? Are you all getting into one house or?
So I want to make it very clear that Stroop was definitely eavesdropping on Tayson's conversation with Ava and has some thoughts that are in my notes that I will pass along to you guys eventually. But she also heard the part where Tayson's scared his house is going to eat him. So Stroop will be staying at Miranda's house.
No, used to be scared, no longer scared. Also, just for a mental picture, like you said, like was eavesdropping. Like, you weren't subtle about it, right? Like, it was definitely, like, following 7 feet behind. Like,
I can roll for it.
No, I'm just checking. Like, you're playing fetch with Steve Holt, and just, like, keep throwing the ball closer to us or something.
Yeah, have you ever known Stroop to be sneaky in any way, shape, or form?
Just gotta confirm.
So is everybody staying at Miranda's house then, or? She has the room. You've done it before.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
I'm of course staying at my house.
A couple of days go by. Nothing seems to happen during those times. Lots of work, lots of activity, and they're getting somewhere. It seems like everybody stopped building individually. somebody must have got everybody together, and now you're watching as the walls of the city are being built, and now you can't see over them anymore. So they're getting somewhere. It's like I said, 3 days have gone by. You guys are walking around, doing whatever. Your animals have gone back to their form, so if you want to pull them out again, you have to reroll. But on the third day, around noon, before everybody breaks for like a lunch, you guys watch a crow fly in to the city. Literally fly around looking at people until it sees Tayson, and then it flies over to Tayson and lands. Tries to land on his hand. Are you gonna let it land on your hand?
I mean, I will, because it would be rude not to let it. But I again, that noise is canon. Yes. Hi.
You see on its leg, looks like a little note that's wrapped up.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Pulls it off.
As soon as you pull the note, as soon as you pull the note off, the crow literally turns into like a poof of smoke, and then now it's a ring in your hand.
I don't know if that's better or worse, but okay. Unfurls a note.
I know that you have a weird setup, so I will read it. Normally I would send this and then let you determine, but
yeah, I can read it. It's just that everything else on the screen will get frozen.
I'm here for you. It says Tayson, it was good meeting you, brother, and I'm glad that I could find a way to save your love. I wanted to tell you that besides how cold and calculating the teacher can come off as, he really does care for you. A few of us here are always on call to come and save you if necessary, as you have been traveling. The more we all hear about you, the more we all wish you would allow us to fight beside you in the final battle. Know that we all are, like you, created for this, and we know that none of us will survive. Honestly, it's a relief to not only know one's purpose, but to know that you can give everything to make it possible for the world to heal. I am sorry that I was so annoyed at your friend, but the teacher is right in that the gods do not need to choose champions, but they could fix it themselves and choose not to. Please let her know that I am sorry. I will try to be more cordial if we ever meet again. We are all awaiting for a moment to come, and I will continue to make your path easier as I have already. The way to Gratispar is a ruined temple near the Soul Forge. Their broken council awaits you. I have made sure they will treat you with respect. We gather to watch you and your friends daily, and most of us do think that ending this with as little casualties as possible is the correct way, despite what the teacher thinks. Know we are here for you. Your proud sister, Miriam. P.S. 2 things. The ring will be ready when you write back. Just call them by their name, Abyss, and they will return to crow form. Also, please just kiss Ava. She's crazy about you too, and it's a little painful to watch.
Okay. Hey, Miranda, read that.
Hey.
And he passes the note. He passes this note over while he writes his own note, because it would be very rude not to write a thank you note. Because I don't think Tayson understands how this works.
Tell her I accept her apology, and that I would love to become friends with her as well, because she seems like a nice person. And
Nice person. Okay.
I agree with her that you should fucking kiss Ava already, damn it, Tayson.
Okay.
She's crazy about you.
Okay.
Don't put that in the note.
So verbatim. Miranda says it's okay. Hope you guys can become friends. She agrees with you on the Ava thing, but I don't think that's exactly my call, and it's a little presumptuous of both of you, but that's okay. Thank you for the well wishes. I don't know what you mean on the ... Scribble, scribble, scribble. Thanks again. Much appreciated. When the time comes, I'm happy to fight with all of you for what needs to be done to help everything. Because it's the worst. Now. But not later. Thanks again. Again. Tayson. And then just, this? That? Can't hear you, boss.
As you do, the ring looks like it stretches, and as it stretches, it comes to a full form of a crow again. Or a raven, excuse me.
Okay. Still have the string. That's nice. Tie it on.
You go to start tying it on. You watch the letter itself shrink down, wrap itself on the leg as something ties to it, and it literally just flies off.
Oh, I should have asked how to get one of those. Dang. All right, well, that's a good start. Cool. Hey, look at that. We're already making friends with people that were, not so friendly before, and we didn't even do anything. We just gave them some distance, and they liked us more. It's weird how it works like that. Sometimes you stay away from somebody and you give them space, and then it's cool.
It's true. They told you like a little bit of what happened because we did roleplay that out. Mm-hmm. You don't know about all of that. They haven't told you yet because I allowed them to have time to tell you, and they chose not to. So as you hear this conversation and Miranda reading that letter...
Tayson, you have a sister, and Miranda is fodder. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know if you call... Okay, so, like, my school wasn't, like, the only school that was like my school. So, like, I don't know if I call it, like, sister. Like, I feel like we're all in, like, the same, like, graduation class or something. But they're pretty set on, like, siblings.
Tayson, I'm pretty sure they are biologically siblings. Based on the fact that they were created probably from the same essence.
Which, like, okay, cool. But, like, also... I don't know. I guess. Like, sure. Okay, sure. You know what? We'll go with that. Yeah, siblings. Teacher had other schools. Other people that went through the same instruction and education that I did. So, yeah, that's all.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, they're quirky.
Sorry, my foot fell asleep and it hurts real bad.
Okay.
So tell me about why she didn't like Miranda.
Because they weren't me?
Yeah, they don't like clerics and whatnot, and I don't blame them, honestly. That's why I follow chaos and not one of the general gods, because, I mean, you guys have heard how I feel about gods in general. I obviously believe in them and I follow them because, they kind of exist, but they are really just generally powerful beings, not what I would consider god, like, omnipotent. I don't think the gods are omnipotent, but yeah.
I don't want to be...
Rightfully, they don't agree with the gods.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to be this guy, but I feel like we're gonna do that thing where we're going, oh, here's the road, and here's all the paths we could travel in this conversation, and we're gonna go this one, and we're gonna go totally past the road sign that says, hey, we know where Gratis Bar is now. Gratis Bar is, because that's a thing, that I'm a little shook, because that's... I mean, we can find the dwarves. Hopefully, probably, maybe. Like, if they're right, we can find them.
We're gonna go find dwarves now?
I mean, we should, right?
Yeah, if that's what...
Well, I mean,
I mean, like,
the dwarves would probably be able to make that thing I was talking to you about to start.
oh, okay. I was more on the like, hey, everything's terrible up here. How are things down there? / can us here and you there be more of a be an all of us situation? Cause that would be cool. Cause I don't know how they're doing, but we could be doing better. How far is this place that was detailed in the note?
The Soul Forge?
Yeah.
Let me double check a map, but a couple weeks maybe.
Okay. So I mean, if we're here, for another couple of days, to where people can, maybe another week or so, to where people can kind of get things reestablished.
5 days. Sorry.
Then we can go there. We'll have a group that can actually travel with us. There's a chance that things could be okay. This could be a really fruitful trip. I mean, I think it's worth it. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, rebuild city and make sure things are okay. Whew. I have something to add to my list. This is great. Okay, cool. Find entrance to Graditspar. Great. I have 2 things on my list now. Sorry, 3 things, but the third one's a biggie.
You guys are having this conversation yourselves, and like a field while work is going on around you. And I'm sure Miranda and Stroop know, but for everybody watching, there are dwarves. But the dwarves of Gradispar are the ones nobody's seen. Anything else you want to do for a couple more days here?
I added something to my list. I don't know. If I go and talk to people, I might have to add more things to the list. I'm good. I will assist in moving things if I can. I am a weak boy. I am a weak boy, but I am a boy with lots of effort.
Not when you Juniper.
See, does that make me strong, or does that just make it to where I can hold a polearm real good?
It makes things a little easier. Basically, that spell allows you to, instead of using strength, use charisma.
Oh, yeah. Then Then for just about every day that I Juniper and this pink, flowing, semi-translucent, glowy coat is on me, and I will literally like Mulan, let's get down to business montage of like chopping wood and stuff like that to try and assist in building these homes back up, I guess. I dig that.
Anything else you want to do? I'm going to fast forward to a week here.
Okay.
Anybody? Bueller? No?
Miranda is just helping out by, like, if anyone gets hurt while they're, doing things, she's, like, healing, and she's, like, making sure everyone's... Because this is where her home's at, so, like, they know her.
Yep, and you know these people by face, by name. You've been here a bunch of times over 75 years.
Yeah. Like, she's probably watched a good portion of them literally grow up.
Mm-hmm. You knew the generation before that. Yep, and as you're doing this, people are appreciative. At night of like the 6th day, you all return back to the house having happier conversations. Not terrible things are happening, good things are happening. You're being thanked by everybody. Things are going well and fast. And things seem to be rebuilding. They started getting into the houses now that the walls are rebuilt. And with everybody working on one section of things are going fast. As you open the door, Lord Decana stands up and says, "Oh, I was wondering when you return home. I have the plan." And you see a book that's... You have never seen this before, but it has the plastic edging on it, so it could, it's a printed out copy that has the flex in it. Not Mirinda, but the rest, Stroop and Tayson. And Stroop, you don't know about this guy as he stands up showing this. All you probably see, because as a business person, right on the front, it says approved, 7 billion gold.
That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mirinda's. I'm Lord Decanath. In fact, if everything goes well, I'll be her new supervisor soon.
Okay.
Do you need 7 billion gold?
Oh, but no, I don't need it. No, this just had to be approved. Marketing, correcting the books. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's worth the investment of getting Mirinda or Montera, since you know her, onto my security team.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you paying her that much? This is not my business. I should not be asking about
The
other people's
fact
money.
that he thinks I am worth 7 billion gold.
Uh-huh.
Holy hell!
Yep.
I do have a couple more measurements. The actual plan has been approved, but I came over here to do official measurements on you.
Oh, yeah. Here. And he holds his arms out like he's getting a suit tailored.
Is there somewhere bigger we could go, depending on these scans?
I mean, there's outside.
I'm going to put a device on your chest that's going to scan and show me around you the information I need to see.
Oh, okay.
We've got the basement now.
There's a basement.
Is that sufficient space?
Yes, it doesn't need to be a lot of room, just a little bigger than a living room.
Okay, let's go to the place where 200 people were staying. It's fine.
If there's 200 people there, can we do this?
Were. It's okay now.
Yeah.
It's open now.
Oh, okay.
They came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm coming out. It is Pride Month.
There you go.
There it is. You guys all go downstairs, and now it's all cleared out. The cots, there's only a few cots in the back of the last couple of people that are working who have no shelter. People are feeling easier to be outside as well, and it is a nice season. And Lord Decana says, "Are you? It won't hurt. Are you ready?"
No, but go ahead.
Perfect. And he puts the thing right on your chest, and without any kind of mechanism, it floats there all by itself, even though you feel the pressure, and it starts glowing different colors. And what you guys see is a hollow projection of Martin Firewell, a hollow projection of Queen Nadal, a hollow projection of King Xandro, and a hollow projection of the blood demon that you had fought in that one cave. And each of them have numbers associated to them on the outside that seem to be just hovering around each of the images.
Okay. Do you need to write those down, or?
No, but how does one have 4 parents?
I'm crowded. Very crowded.
It sounds like a fun time, but usually only 2. I feel like I should have brought a book to explain this.
So, one of them, not a parent, it's a tenant. I acquired them, and later, I was around for that. And I'm not exactly how sure those 3 all, I don't know how it happened, but it wasn't as exciting as I think what you're thinking. It was very much a different kind of thing.
Genetic engineering.
Yeah, something like that.
That it makes sense. It's just a lot of information to be in one person. And he flips open the back of the book and starts writing the numbers down for each of them. And he just says, "This is going to take me not a lot, but a little bit longer than I thought."
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Is this it has no face. Okay, I don't want to know. And he just starts writing down other numbers.
Okay.
He walks over, takes the chest off, and he He just sits down and starts doing calculations.
Okay.
Lost. He's running numbers, and it seems like nothing around him.
Do you want us to leave? Yeah. Okay.
Dorinda stoops down and whispers in his ear, asking if he needs any drink or food or anything.
He says, "Yeah, that's fine. Sure."
She goes and grabs him a sandwich and some tea.
Okay. After about an hour and a half, he gets up. He goes, "Okay. The good news is we probably don't need to worry about pulling you back within the normal limitations of the magic it takes to send somebody to the positive energy plane.
That sounds painful. Great.
You can absorb way more than the normal person would absorb in a minute, so that's good to know."
Sounds great.
Also, do you know you were manufactured almost for a purpose?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know if that was going to be relevant, so I didn't think to say that as part of the whole, hey, I can handle this kind of thing. But yeah, no, I'm very aware. We were confused on Hal before. Thought I was an egg for a long time. Probably not an egg, but I'm not going to completely rule it out.
Well, I'm going to apologize for some of the stuff I said last time because I couldn't make this happen with a Warforged.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about the backwater stuff?
Obviously, somebody here is more adept in understanding and knowledge. Your creator, mother, father, whoever that is extraordinary.
Oh.
There is a lot of kinetic energy. It's almost like there's other energies besides these four enveloping those four.
I don't understand what you're saying, but okay. I'll tell you what, if I was actually in recent contact with them, if I run into them again and the world isn't ending here, I can see if they'd be interested in being put in touch with you, if you wanted to pick their brain.
Is ending. I would like to be put in touch with them immediately in case they don't survive the ending of the world.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Perfect. I have what I need.
Okay.
We can get started. I have teams already getting a few together. The castle. Would you mind showing me where it is?
Oh, okay. Jason, map.
Oh, no. I mean the one here that would it's here, correct?
No,
in
we
the
said we had to.
area?
No, we said we had to do it up. We had to do the stones to the castle that was already set up.
Oh.
Yeah, we clarified that. I remember saying that.
I remember a castle. I remember it not being a whole city, but I don't remember the castle not being in the general area.
Because we only had to replace a couple of stones, not all of the stones.
It changes nothing. I just need to get a count of how many stones, because like I said, there's a limited area in which it will protect.
Yeah, that's a lot of stones. I'll tell you, can I show you where it is on a map, and can you go there? Because otherwise, it's going to take us a while to walk back up.
My anchor here is that dagger.
I don't think she can throw it that far.
Well, I mean, I don't underestimate anything that she can do.
I'm not able to throw it that far, however, Jason, do you think... We've got a map, right?
Yeah.
She pulls out the map and shows it to him. And points to where the castle is and everything.
Okay.
And she writes a note to the queen, saying who he is, what he's doing, why he's there.
He just got done saying his link to you and this realm is the dagger he gave you.
I know. And she's going to hand him the dagger and go, you do remember how to teleport, correct? I would assume so.
I do. Do you understand how dangerous it is to teleport when you don't know where you're going?
Yes, I do.
wondering, you're supposed to
got
be
an idea.
security looking out for me. You do understand that's the job you're
I've
being
got an
hired
idea.
for.
I've got an idea. So she is going to use her psychic whispers. Not psychic whispers. Yes, psychic whispers. With psychic whispers, I would assume, since it's also like telepathic speaking, could she project an image to him?
I would say I don't see a reason for it, but even before you start, he says, I'll tell you this. Why don't you call me when you get there?
Fair enough.
That way you're there, if you know the people. Just in case somebody important doesn't like somebody coming in from a different realm.
Fair.
I have some devices. I'll bring some machines. I got a couple of pilots on standby that will be fueled up and ready to go. Approximately how long will it take you to get there?
Took us about a week to get here. Right? Was it longer?
Yes, it was 4 days, but that's because you got teleported.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it takes about a week.
It's normally a 3-week walk.
Oh, my bad. We're gonna have to figure out a way to do this faster.
It's fine. When you get back, call me and then introduce me to people that I need to. It's a castle, so I'm guessing queens, kings, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just need to do a scan of their castle to get a count of the stones to see how many we need to bring through. And then the fun begins as he looks at Tayson.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is there anything else that I need to know about this transference?
I mean, I can't think of anything, but I couldn't think of the stuff that you didn't know before that was relevant, so that feels kind of like a loaded question. Not on purpose, just... yeah.
Not on purpose, but I think you understand more than originally. And by the way, he pulls out a book, and it is like a 101 book of rudimentary of magical theory from
cool.
Eberron.
That's great.
And hands it to you. He says, you didn't seem interested in history, but I thought one of my old college manuals would help you out.
Oh, it wasn't a non-interest, it's just priorities. It meant nothing by it, but okay. I appreciate this. I'm going to look through it.
I guess I'll see you in however long it takes you to get there.
Okay. Bye. Good talk.
Is going to give a low bow, but she's also going to give him a hug and kiss him on the cheek.
Oh okay. Shit. Tayson does a low bow, seeing Miranda do one.
He looks at your low bow and just, interesting. He lets you hug and kiss him. He says, farewell. Hopefully we get this over soon. We can get you home, get you outfitted with decent materials and a phone, because this is annoying.
Yes, it is quite annoying. However, I've come to think of it quite fondly.
I like foam.
I can't wait to meet the architecture of this incredible creation, as he points at Tayson. But until later, he tips his hat. Farewell. It was nice to meet you, miss, because he didn't meet you. He just bows towards you and he waves a hand and walks through a portal and he's gone.
I don't know if I should feel complimented or insulted, but that's fine. Hey, so he's gonna do all of this and then you're gonna go work for him, right?
In theory, yes. We'll see how things go as to whether or not we all survive this.
But we're gonna do all of this before the rest of the stuff, right?
He knows that I have duties here first.
So, is he the type of person where if you didn't fulfill your end of the bargain, he might get pissed off?
Potentially, yes.
And then he would get pissed off at the people that were left behind, like everybody that lives in the castle where I'm from, including me and my family and stuff?
I think he would go after you all.
But
He would probably try to figure out a way to go after me, though.
it just makes me a little concerned that you seem sure but not certain there.
Chaos, Jason. Chaos.
Yeah, chaos ensues and the aftermath is dealt with. Okay, cool. Next day.
You guys go to sleep. The next day, halfway through the day, you see somebody you haven't met before, a young lady come. Everybody back down inside, now! Nothing's going on. As you turn around, Miranda, and question it, you see the facial features. It's Tink. But she is human. People don't think twice. They've been through this before they start to run. You guys look, you don't see anything. And as enough people go by, she just turns and goes to the east. There's a gang coming. Quite a few of them, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to take them downstairs. You guys head to the open east wall as the wall is higher now and you look out. And if you do me a favor, on roll 20 where it says start here, like it always does, if you would place yourself on there.
I should probably pull up roll 20, shouldn't I?
I also did not open roll 20. It's fine.
Season 4.
Starting it off right.
Hold on. Let me just go ahead and take us from our chill music.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got music going on. You guys are welcome. We don't hear that, so it's all you.
I did discover another slight problem with this. Anything that I have to edit, I'm gonna take that section out, and then every once in a while the music is just gonna be like da 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 da. It's like kind of back together.
All right, so it looks like I have who do I have on there?
It's a me.
Oh, you guys are on top of each other. Okay, I like it.
We put it at the same time.
Let's see. Let's bring this up to the right layer. Boop. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
On the way out, Jason goes, Juniper.
Okay. I just assume you do that every day to help out anyway.
As we're running out, I'm casting guidance on myself.
Mm-hmm. As you come up to this, you watch. Now, the 10 imps that are on the screen are the closest, but behind them look like a whole swarm of locusts, almost, of imps coming over, but these ones will be the closest. And I'm going to need some of that there initiative stuff.
That there initiative stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Finally did it.
Dan, da, da, dan, da, da, dan, da, da, dan. What'd you finally did?
4!
Oh.
I always roll high in initiative, and I hate it. I like being reactive.
15.
I also got a 15.
I'm assuming I'm faster since...
It doesn't even matter because you guys know my rule, which is you guys go at the same time, and I don't care, mix and match.
Do cool combo stuff.
Ooh.
Throw Stroop, and then have Stroop turn into a bear midway through the throw. I thought I was going to sell you on that halfway through, and it turns out that I definitely did not.
I was down for that. That sounded awesome.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot I was using generics. I haven't got around to doing everything. I'm sorry. I failed you.
For shame.
For shame. Shame. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Let's use dumb ones this time. That's gonna be Posh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that'll be mine. Oh, you don't worry about initiative, Posh, because it's not your character. All right. I do have them in it though, but they're going to use their turn to. They're basically going to wait to see what Tayson's going to do. On their turn.
They're gonna hold their initiative.
Go hurt the things.
Well, it's not their turn to go.
Go hurt the things.
These things fly up. Potions you might. Nope, their job is to protect you, good sir.
Oh, the things are gonna hurt me. Go hurt the things first.
And you hear other people fighting on either end of the town as well, so you assume the Dawn Knights and the guards are doing their job. But first to react will be Miranda and Droop.
I am going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Okay. I will move it. All you have to do is ping. What is your spiritual weapon? Is it dagger?
No, my spiritual weapon is like a manifestation of Zalrin, so like a storm cloud kind of thing.
Let's see what that pulls up as a search. It's stupid. I don't know. What do we got here? That's a premium asset. Oh, there we go. There you go. Where do you want it?
It says range is 60 feet, so I'm going to have it go as close to one of those fucking things as I can.
Alright. Which one's you? I'm so far out, I need glasses. Alright, 5, 10.
I'm
20.
one of the ones that has a white background for some fucking reason.
45. Oh, hey, look at that. 55 feet, it could get. You could spawn it right behind that one there and take a swing.
Okay, so does a dirty 20 hit?
Oh, that'll hit.
And it's a D8 plus 2. 9.
Okay. This thing comes out and smacks down. Or, you know, the manifestation of a shadowy halfling god smacks down on him, which would be great even as well, for 9 points of damage.
Again, it's a storm cloud. So imagine just like fucking lightning.
Like, yeah. Woo! Yeah. The imp goes, oh yeah.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
Stroop, she calls out her thing. Do you want to do anything before you all start moving?
Yeah, I do. I think I'm gonna try this new thing. I got spike growth, and
okay.
It's a range of 150 feet. So I want to try and do it kind of where Miranda had cast her thing, but maybe like a little bit. I don't know how to make it show anything.
I can do it. I just need to know where you want it and how big it is.
It is a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
So I want to try and hit those. I'm pointing like I'm showing you.
Mm-hmm.
No, a little bit. I want it almost right on that guy to the right of where you pointed.
Okay.
So that way I can try and hit the guy to the south right. And
okay.
I don't know if I can hit the other guy either.
Well, here is what I'm going to do.
I can put it centered probably because I think that would hit most of them.
Yeah, I want to try to hit the guy up kind of at the top too. If I can. I want to hit the most people possible within this 20-foot radius.
That's 20, so 40.
Mm-hmm.
And the circle zeroed in there would get 4, possibly 5.
So, the ground twists and sprouts with hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against my spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Alright, so here's the circle. Let's
That's a big circle. That's bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's what she said.
let's boop. It's not letting me select my circle.
Are you back at the select move arrow?
So here's what I'm going to do. That guy's in the circle.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and
just put them in the circle. There we go.
They're in the circle, so I'm going to move them.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this guy and these two are out. All right. So what happens? Nothing at this point. It's at the start of their turn, correct?
Yeah. If they move within the circle, they're going to take damage.
Okay. Perfect. You both have movement, and Miranda has her action still.
I am going to move my 25 feet closer.
Okay. I promise not to stop you.
Okay, so I am going to try to see. Let's make sure I'm actually in block. That is 40 feet. Wait, okay, so 2 in front of that fucker. Alright. I'ma move there.
Yeah, that's good podcast material right there.
I am 2 blocks in front of one of these imp fuckers.
Yep.
And I'm going to wait.
Get down with it. I don't understand why you don't like editing the combat stuff, Mike.
I got it written down. We're fine.
I am going to attack. I am going to yeet some psychic blades.
Okay. You draw your psychic blade. Roll me a d6 to find out which psychic blade you pull for this day.
Today, that is a 6. Oh shit! That's the first time I've rolled a 6.
So what does that mean?
That means I have the luck dagger. So bright golden shine of divine energy. On the blade, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. While the sword is on your person, you also gain a +1 bonus to saving throws. It gives me luck. If the dagger's in that form for the day, you can call in its luck. No action required to re-roll one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you dislike.
Yeah,
you must use the second roll.
That'll make this way better for combat editing. All right. So you pull the dagger, and which one are you going to throw it at first?
The one I've already hit. So the one that's like right in front of me.
Okay.
That's got the spiritual weapon behind it.
Perfect. So the spiritual weapon can't give you advantage, but it can have advantage, so...
Yeah. So that is going to be...
And your dagger's awesome, but no sneak attack, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to assume a 24 hits.
By a lot, believe it or not. So give me some damages.
That's a 10 damage.
Okay. As you...
I rolled a 6 and I've got luck on it, so...
As you pull the dagger, the golden sheen brightens up just a little bit in the darkness of the twilight hour that you're in. You whip it overhand at this as it flies through, it stabs in, and you watch it drop to Iker right there.
And then I'm going to throw the other one at the,
You could hit both of those with a throw.
I'm
But that's the only one with a regular throw. Those would be a disadvantage. No, that one won't. That one won't.
the regular throw. The
Oh.
one that's within that circle of the,
Okay.
So that's going to be...
As that golden one, everybody can see that's out here. As it hits, it disappears. The glow goes away. You pull out a regular soul dagger for your second throw, so don't add the +1.
Does a 14 hit?
It does. So give me some of the there damages.
That is going to be a D4 plus 3. 4.
Okay. And your regular one hits that and evaporates as well. Stroop, so that's your movement. Yep, you're done. Stroop, you've done an action. You still have a bonus action.
You're just giving me too many options now.
It's all the same amount of options.
Now I have more.
You've always had these options. Now they're more defined for you.
Yeah. I don't know how to play D&D. I thought I made that very clear.
No,
only
you know
only
everything.
DM.
Nothing. I'm not going to use a bonus action this time. I'm gonna hang out.
Okay. So Potion G-Mine held their actions. But Tayson didn't. Oh, it is Tayson's turn.
Oh, score. Cool.
I am so sorry. I do want to do one more thing.
Okay.
That's all right. Tayson didn't want to do anything this combat anyway. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good time.
Just because the ground is not indistinguishable and that my teammates may not have seen me cast that spell, I want to yell out to Marinda and be like, "Don't get too close!" And kind of turn to Tayson and be like, "You either," and hope and wish and pray that they know what that means.
Free actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tayson.
Cool. Tayson is going to move 30 feet this way. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Assuming that his cool friend guards are going to come over here and take care of the other things that he's worried about. And then in this centered area, I would like to cast Slow, targeting all the things that are in that circle / adjacent to it. I get a total of 6 targets in a 40-foot cube.
A 40-foot cube?
Yep. That's 8 by
centered,
8,
yeah, centered here, right?
Sure.
40 feet, is 8 across and 8 down.
Yeah, so I should be able to get... I just want to get the 6 that are the closest to the circle, because that seems the easiest as far as targeting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, I only get a total of 6 of them.
I know.
You're counting squares.
Ish. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I can move that. All right, where did you want this?
Put it like there-ish and see how many of those things I get.
You get all those things.
Great. I want the 6 of them, except
So
for
there's
the one in the back.
Okay. I'm gonna move this what I'm gonna call my helper now.
If it means anything, it's only it's just a poof, and then it goes away, and they have the effect. So it's not like a slowed area.
Oh, let's me remember. So the
Sure.
6 in the near or on, they're all in the circle, are slowed. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
I was about to ask. I'm gonna go counterclockwise, starting at the most top. Is the first one's gonna fail. Second one's gonna fail. Come on, dice. What are you doing? Third one You said wisdom, so 16?
That saves.
Okay. Bottom, that's gonna fail. Okay, come on, dice. 15.
Meets.
Okay, so the one... Ah! My phone jumped out at me.
Turns into a parrot. That's the other effect of the spell.
This one and this one saved. The other ones did not.
Okay.
It's a little known effect, but it does happen.
Right.
Let's see, what do I got?
Lots of bad stuff happens to them.
That looks slow.
Sure. I mean, heck, I got 4. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually, considering my dice are betraying me over here.
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. And
their speed is halved. They take a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions. It gets either an action or a bonus action on its turn. Can't make more than 1 attack if it would normally make multiple attacks.
You remember all that stuff, because
Cool.
I'm not going to.
That's fine. I'm just... if I say it out loud, it's out in the
Ocean
world.
Shima are going to take their turn where they come over here to protect you.
Yeah. Oh, so scared. Please help me. Also, these two. Get those 2 things. They're bad.
The thing is that's most of their movement right there.
Sure.
Which I was just going through because, they're the kind of people that have spells but don't like to use them. And they have nothing to help. Right this second. But they are ready to attack if something gets close. Perfect. Imps are going to be stupid and get close.
Yeah.
So I will have them attack in a second. They get 1 each. All right. All the imps that are in the circle are going to move 5 feet and take damage. So go ahead and roll that, because after they realize they're taking damage, they're going to fly.
Fine. One time. Okay. Should I just roll 2d4 for all of them? Together?
Yeah, you want once is probably quickest if you want to. Unless you roll 2, then we'll let you roll again.
Not 4.
4.
Distinctly average. Well done.
That's how my exes describe me.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how anybody describes Hannah.
Yeah.
All right.
Lies and fabrications.
So they did 5 out of that, which would be, I'm going to count it as 10 because it's double. So they still have 30.
Unless they're slowed.
Oh, yeah, what is slowed? Sorry.
Now you want to know what all is? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I said you have to remember.
Okay. It is half movement.
Half movement. So start there. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Oh, they can still get there. That one cannot. Half movement is there. And it would move 5. Oh, I get 1 more on that other one. Hold on. I forgot about that 5. And I think I'm there. I am there. Sweet. All right, so those are the slowed ones. Anything else, they can still attack, right?
They can. They get either an action or a bonus action. If they have multiple attacks, they only get to make 1 attack as part of an attack action.
Perfect. This one moved 5. I'm just trying to get the measurements out, and they're flying, and they have way more. So
I am concerned.
you're right there, so I don't know.
There are 3 of them right there.
20. It's gonna try to go that way. This one did not, but the ouchie. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. It's just going to double move this turn to go right there to give advantage. Okay. Let's do 3 on Miranda first. This thing is... Let's have some fun. It's going to try to bite. Oh, no. 16 to hit Miranda. Miranda.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I was unmuted. Yes, that
You're
hits.
good. Okay. Let's do this. So it will be 7 points of piercing. And then please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Because I'm great at these. Oh, thank God. That's a 17.
Okay. You will take another 3 points of poison damage.
Fuck.
I'm just going to roll that over to save time because the next one's going to hit. For 5 piercing, and so 8 total damage. And the third one will miss.
Oh, thank God.
Let's see. That one double moves, so it can't do anything, but this one's going to have advantage on post. Come on, natural 20. Close enough. I'll take it. That will hit, so he will pass his con save, so that'll be 8, 11 points. Okay. I think that's no, that one didn't make it over there, but it's regular. Will also hit on G-Mine. 3, 5. Okay. As they come swarming in, now they're flying, so you hear this sick, leathery flapping of the wings. And as they come in, they go to bite you, and you watch as a stinger comes over their back, which is what you're not expecting. They have scorpion-like tails as they slam into you. That's why part of that's poison damage, but your Constitution save really saved you on that one. That'll be
aptly named.
That will be their turn. That will initiate the held action for the single strikes between Posh and G-Mine. So let me do Posh first.
Whack whack.
That misses. Ooh, swing and a miss. But G-Mine on his will crit. And
yay.
I don't even want to roll the dice because I'm sure the regular will take this out. So we will put the X on that one there, as he takes one out as well. In order, that will be Miranda and Stroop again.
Okay.
With your doofy, if you attack one of those, you can get out of there.
Oh, can I?
I believe. Let me reread mobility.
This is the first time I've had mobile as a feat.
Mobile. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you do not provoke opportunity attacks from that creature. So you can stop one of them from trying to hurt you.
Okay. So I'm a stabby.
In fact, because of the way that's worded, and you always take your second strike, by attacking two of them, whether you hit or not, they're not going to be able to take attacks of opportunity. However,
well, two of them are slow. Yeah, they don't have a reaction.
Slow ones can't react.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack this guy.
Yup.
Here.
Okay.
And then I will attack the other one with the D4 one, and then I'll get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm. So you go forward on the other one, as you always do, where the magical dagger appears in your hand, and natural 1.
Luck dagger.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
You're half right.
I'm not even gonna let you roll that out. He dead, yo. And as you do, that golden dagger disappears. Where you watch as this rave light around Miranda or away from Miranda just keeps going in and out, and you go to swing with your regular.
13.
13 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Stape.
Yeah, it. Okay. You watch it bleed out Icar a little bit, but it is still standing. Well, flying. It's not standing.
It's upright.
And let's see. 1, 2, 15.
You now have 40 feet of movement, too, I would like to remind you.
I know.
Stroop, what are you doing while Marinda is moving away?
Yeah.
Researching how I can get close to these people that she killed because I was going to attack them, but they're already dead.
Well, there's 2 still alive and then 2 that are flying. They're not in the ring, but you know where you put your thorns down, they're flying above that.
I'm going to bonus action wild shape into a saber-toothed tiger.
There
Yes, she
is.
Yes, she is.
So I can move 40 feet.
Oh yeah!
Meow.
I make you death. Okay, you have 40 feet of movement. Go nuts. I will remind you that has a pounce ability on it. So just like charge, if you do more than 20 feet, you can attack and then make them, or try to trip them, or bring them down if you would like.
Fetch.
But I can't pounce and claw in the same one because I've already done my bonus action wild shape, correct?
Correct. But you now have 40 feet of movement, which, you know, dealer's choice.
And an action to
move there.
hurt a thing. Headshot.
Either one.
And then I won't claw it. I want to roll.
Okay. Stroop Waffle's not dead. She's just on top of a dead thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roar. As you guys have seen Stroop a couple of times. Last week you saw her fight as a ram. This week she runs forward a little bit more serious, and as she jumps into the air, you watch as her transforms and she seems to elongate, land on 4 paws as a saber-toothed tiger roars out, runs up to the imp, and
I got a natural 20.
Yay!
My first natural 20 of the game, guys. It only took all season.
let's do it. What's the max amount of damage you could do before you make your roll? Posh, as an example, when you do a natural 20 on here, you max your hit. So if it's like a D8 plus 4, you do 12 damage, and then you roll another D8 and tell me what that is, and we add it all together.
Nice.
Okay, max damage is 17.
So don't worry about it. It dead.
Okay. I killed it.
You did.
You did. Is that a bite or a claw?
It's claw.
It's a claw. As she ends the run forward, she comes down. It looks like almost 2 paws in the air. As one of them, you watch the glint of the razor sharp claws rip into this thing. It turns to Icar and falls to the ground. Yes. If I remember right, you have 5 more feet of movement. Okay. Perfect.
There. That's what
Tayson.
I'm gonna let this thing try and hit me as I go to right here, please.
So let's get that out of the way. Natural 20.
Okay.
So 4, 7. Would you make a Constitution saving roll, please?
22.
That'll save. That'll be 22 points of damage.
That is a significant amount of damage, sir. I would like my revengeance. There's a way I can position this lightning bolt to hit all 4 of these things in a line, right?
Let me just...
I got a cool arrow going.
That it's going through each and every one of those blocks.
Excellent.
Yes, yeah.
I would like all of them to make a dexterity save, please.
Sure. So that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is 18.
That one saves.
6, 10, and 15.
-2 because it's slow.
So 13.
Yay!
Yay! So the first one's going to save, the other 3 are probably going to fail.
Yeah. Well, 5, 9, 13, 19, 23.
Yeah, okay. Stop. It doesn't even matter if it's half.
Well, I'm worried about the first one.
Don't worry about the first one.
Okay.
It had 11 left.
Oh, I visit them.
Yes. As you cast out a little PTSD in Miranda's eyes as a lightning bolt comes from your hands. It goes through 4 of these things and they die. There is 2 imps alive.
I can control it now. It's okay.
You just hear Miranda squeak.
It's fine. It goes where I aim it.
Warn me about it, Tayson!
Posh, acting on his own turn because he just moved. The first one's going to hit. That was cocked, but the second one's going to miss, but there's a chance this thing's not going to make it to this round. No, it's going to make it through the round.
Is anyone else thinking of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz, and that's just the sound that's going through your head?
Almost always. That's the only thing I can think of.
And the only reason Mike does it is because it stops the voice in his head.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like that song.
Nope, not their fan.
G-Mine hits as well. Or 8. All right, 2 are left. They're still flying. One's in front of G-Mine, one's in front of Posh. G-Mine gets a second attack. I'm sorry. He will hit. That one in front of G-Mine goes away. Their one surviving is in front of Posh. I will cling it because I know this map's huge. I don't know how far out you guys are. And it is its turn. So it's just going to go ahead and be mad at Posh. It will hit.
Don't hit Posh.
Don't hit our banana king.
Don't hit Posh.
Stop it. Stop it.
This is rude.
No.
Banana cult leader. No.
As the stinger grabs a portion of the neck, you watch Posh scream out, but he's still standing. That'll take us to Miranda and Shrew.
I am going to hit that remaining motherfucker. I get sneak attack now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should get up on him and attack him.
Yeah, murderize it, please.
I'm going to murderize it.
In fact, you can stand on the yeah, perfect, right there. Get your advantage as well.
Okay. Uh, 16 to hit.
Oh yeah. How do we do it?
Oh wait, how many d6s do I get this time? Okay, so...
Joke's on you all. I put music into the combat specifically just so I can vibe on somebody else's turn. Me and the stream, we're doing great.
15.
Points of damage?
Yep.
All the imps in front of you are dead. You are about to celebrate as you watch about 20 more fly over a berm. And then you watch as pop, 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 pop. Now there's 15. Pop, 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 pop. There's less. As 3 of them seem to get over the berm and past whatever's behind them, you watch 3 figures in the high line. 2 taller than the one in the middle. They go to fire and Posh, what do they say?
See, a green hooded figure. It's It's just work at this stage. It's just natural as he's tracing, following these imps as they're flying along their canopy. And it's one. Pulls out another one. The last two. It's just business at that stage.
As these three imps are coming straight for you guys, you just watch as this figure from the hillside, the two other taller ones taking out what's around, but the three in front of you just go pop, pop, pop. And as you look down, you see the telltale black arrows of members of the ward.
All right. Hey, don't worry, they're probably friends.
I would think so, considering he just killed.
Oh, I was more talking to Potion G-Mine. But yeah.
We recognize the ward. Trust us.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense too. You know what? I'm the dummy here. It's all good.
You're also the prince, so why don't you go say hi?
Start trudging over. He 100% walks through some of the spike growth because he doesn't know what the hell Stroop was talking about. She's never done this in front of him before. Ow!
Stroop in tiger form would like to try and nudge Tayson away from the spikes.
As he's about to hit it, you get bam right in the side by a saber-toothed tiger who pushes you out of the way. And now you look down like, what's going? Oh, that would have hurt.
Ah, that would have been bad. Okay.
I'm just imagining Stroop full on side tackling Tayson.
But yeah, it was not pretty.
Okay, that probably hurt me more than the spikes would have, but that's okay. Hi! Thank you!
Hi.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Okay.
One of the other two, I'll be honest, we're hunting them for days. They came out of the Black Forest.
Took us some time to catch up.
Well, I mean, they're fast. Flying.
Well, there would have been a lot more of them.
Oh.
There were thousands.
How many arrows do you guys have?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, fair enough.
Enough.
Okay.
We have enough.
Well, thank you very much. I'm Tayson, Firewell. I'm from a lot of places, I guess.
Oh, we know you.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
We know.
Wait!
The other two say, take care of this. We're going to go check out the other ends. And they run off.
Algie.
Understood. Tayson.
Hey! Sorry, it's been a while. I'm sorry. I am not used to running into somebody that I haven't seen in a while that isn't dangerous or scary to me immediately. So I forgot how this works. So were you in the forest and running out with things, or how did this?
We have been hunting this swarm for some time.
Okay.
Cool. Be fair though, we have been coming here. They just happen to be coming the same direction.
Oh, okay.
It's just a handy coincidence.
Well, good. Good to run into you. Do you know what the hell is going on with the ward overall?
We have been busier than ever.
Okay.
We've got a lot to do.
Well, I'll tell you what. We've actually got we've got some there's an encampment of Dawn Knights here with us, kind of looking over things as they rebuild here. Do you want to? I guess take a small, take a little bit of a breather and kind of trade notes, see what's going on.
Probably a good idea, because you and I need to talk.
Oh, okay.
Because we are hunting. I am here for you.
Oh, okay. Am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong? Is it cool?
When you say I'm here for you, you watch two, and the Weston Low. They're god warriors. They're top elites. Just step ever so slightly in front of Tayson, so it's you, their two shoulders, and you can see Tayson through them.
Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to require some discussions.
We will talk.
Okay, but
We
like
will
all
talk.
of us, like big
That's
group talk. Okay,
That's
great.
fine.
Do your cohorts, colleagues, friends, do they want to join us, or are they just kind of?
They will keep themselves busy. They have their duties.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come on inside. It's not like fixed, but it's fix-ish. So yeah, there's places to sit and chill and all that good stuff.
As you guys say that, you do hear, "Come back! Don't run, you son of a!" As arrows are flying.
Okay.
Told you, they'll keep themselves busy.
Yeah. No, appreciate it. Come on,
you guys.
in.
You guys head into the town. You haven't been here in a while. You've been busy on the bottom of the Adashmira protecting that cave, and during that time, you could tell there's damage here. It's not absolutely destroyed, but it does look like there's been some rebuilding down here.
I know the people here well enough. They can rebuild from less.
I mean, hopefully they don't have to this often though. This is
No.
rough. What were you all doing in Adashmira?
Hunting, mostly.
Okay. But like all of you? Like evidently like there was a lot of the ward up there.
Well, there's a lot of reason to hunt here at the moment, as you can see.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to presume.
How well do you know the ward? Do you know what we do?
I know you. And I know that you're you're protectors. Like you're dedicated to the cause. And it's almost to the point of like there is the cause and then there's everything else. We don't really know what the cause is, but you seem driven, so that's good. Oh, by the way, this is Miranda and Stroop and Posh and G-Mine.
Greetings.
At this point, Stroop goes back into her halfling form and no longer saber-toothed tiger and indoors.
She transforms, and then as she's standing there looking, and she looks like she's going to say something, she goes, and you watch a little bit more orange fluff just pop out of nowhere and go to the ground.
And some pepper, too.
Sure. All the flavors.
All the flavors.
So
Curious.
yeah, Algie, I met Algie way back with Martin actually, and okay, so these two are God Warriors. You're part of the ward. This is the Guardian, and this is I don't even know how to introduce you at this point, Miranda. Like, I don't know what is the selected title for you.
I believe technically it's Champion of Chaos.
There you go.
Curious. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah. So, what's up? We need to talk. You're here for me, or whatever. We definitely would if we weren't muted.
Well, you know what we're saying. I'm saying we're going to break.
I know, but I like it when you say it.
You can read my lips. Right when Algie says we got to talk, we're going to go to break and let these guys tinkle and water and snack and all the other stuff.
Hey, everybody.
In a different order and some hand washing between what I said would be great too.
Yeah. Do everything in the proper standard set of operations, etc., etc., etc. Everybody, go take care of yourselves.
Posh has played for a good 5 minutes now, so we got.
Yeah, so we got to get him a breather. I wanted so desperately when he got up to go do something to just be like, I can't believe Doc did this evil prank of like, oh, Posh, come on the podcast. That'd be good. All right, everybody, we'll be right back. See you soon.
Yeah.
Are we muted?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Go away.
I mean, we're live. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if are we going to keep going with the noises? Because that's fine too.
I would just like to say, I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee. Okay. Before break, our friends were in Hardel rebuilding as Stroop Waffle learned a little bit what was going on. She doesn't know everything yet, which is my all-time favorite about how much information did not get passed on. In the night, on the twilight of the 7th day, imps came out of nowhere from the area of the Dark Forest. Before they even got anywhere near the city, Miranda noticed that her pixie in human form got everybody back into the cellar of her house where they would be safe as you defended the city. As a swarm of 50 imps come over a hill, you watch as they all just be shot out as the last 3 get super close to you. Arrows come out of nowhere. And you see 3 members of the ward come to the rescue of the city. 2 of them run off as one, Algie, who does know Tayson from a time, which I'm not sure Miranda and Stroop have ever heard that story, but says that he needs to talk to Tayson. You guys moved back into the city. I'm suspecting towards at least either Tayson or Miranda's home. Let us adventure on.
So what did you need?
Now, how well did you know Martin? What was your relationship there?
My last name is now Firewell, so like that well, but also, you know.
Let's retcon because it's in the notes, but Posh is new and there's a lot of information. Martin, 3 years ago, adopted Tayson when he found him astray, seemingly hurt in the open. And his magics, you know from hunting, his magics are incredibly, 1, chaotic, but 2, he seems to be able to cast conflicting class spells when he casts. And, of course, absorb spells, as you witnessed the one time he saved your life.
Yeah.
So go ahead, let's reset that. Michael, cut all of this out and go ahead and start over.
That's presuming a lot, but okay. Hey, so what are you what are you looking for me for?
Well, I've received a letter.
Okay.
I imagine a lot will have over the last however long.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
You
3
might-
months back?
3 months. I was trying to do it without being heard.
Nah. So, within the last 3 months, a lot of people have gotten letters.
Okay.
I've received one of these.
Okay.
It was from Martin, telling me to seek you out.
Is there context or just, hey, go find me?
Said you're the answer.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Now, I'm not one to question him either.
Well, okay. So, I mean, 1 second.
I feel like there's a lot that we should have questioned for Martin that we didn't.
What? Hold on. 1 second, Algie. Group huddle. And waits for Stroop and Miranda, as well as Potion G-Mind to, like, get close. Hey, can we just be done with the, like, demo secrecy stuff with people who are actively capable of helping us with that situation?
I mean, it's not like we've really been hiding it there.
No, but, like, now we can deliberately do it. We're choosing who to tell as opposed to forgetting that we shouldn't tell anybody, you know?
Yeah, I think we're at that point given that we heard the scree.
Right. But, like, also, you know, the whole, like, I get it if, like, Stroop, I understand if you don't want to tell all of the new recruits, because that probably wouldn't do a whole lot of good for, you know, getting people that are ready to, like, start learning how to fight for, you know,
everything here. It's like, oh, by the way, your first opponent is gonna be a demon god. But like, I know this guy. He's capable. He's I mean, heck, he came all of here to come help. So, okay, cool. Posh, G-Mine, you got a problem with that at all?
I mean, you told us and we got excited. I don't see a problem with it.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. All right. All right. Beat. Go.
It'll be G-Mine. G-Mine's going to be like, I recommend you go into one of the houses.
Oh, yeah. I assumed that we were actually walking to one of those, but we're not.
You
so
are.
that's on me. So
but before you're walking, but he's like,
this is a huddle that I'm having in the middle of the street that I'm just now becoming aware of. Cool, got it. That's on me. Okay. Inconspicuous on 3. Ready, break. Let's head to Martin's house, and we'll talk things over. But it's good, probably. It's going to be clarity at least. So cool.
You walk through the streets of Hardel. You make it to Martin's house. As you open the door, Posh is going to stand outside. G-Mine's going to go in, as well as you 4. And that's going to be it inside the house. And it's really weird. As soon as that door is closed, like there's noises going on, and then there's nothing, by the way, for Algie.
Okay.
Magical soundproofing.
Something like that. So I'm the key, or I'm the whatever. So Deimos is back / on his way back. It's been a conversation with several different people as far as several different ways to try and resolve that and make it not be a thing anymore. All of them are big and scary, but it's why things have kind of gone to shit lately. At the same time, you were literally talking about thousands of imps and stuff like that. That's not normal, so now you have some context for it. So yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with here. And I don't know if we're assembling forces so much as trying to be aware of other forces, and figuring out what's going on. Also, I think we know how to get it to Gratisbar now, so that'll be something that's on our plate in the near future here. Still don't have contact with the round-capped rainforest, but we got to figure that out. And also where we can try and meet against Amos in a good way, shape, or form. What's up, Miranda?
Point of clarification, Doc.
What's up,
I
Lissa?
still have contacts in the rainforest, right?
Yeah, it's where you came in. You know a few of the elven druids there that they're moved on. They're part of the council. You saw them at Martin's funeral.
Yeah, I should probably send a bird to my friends.
Oh, okay. Cool. What do you get?
Help them be aware of what's going on.
Oh, okay. So we're taking the tell everybody real literally. We went from we probably to now we're sending birds about it.
They're in the council.
Oh.
So not everyone, but the ones who need to know.
Okay. Like I wasn't trying to be a butt about it. I'm sorry. I just.
No, Jason, it's okay.
It's fast action. That's cool.
3.
Oh no, I'm good. Look, totally fine. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working with. How about you?
Well, most of what we're dealing with at the moment is a lot of these demons have kept the ward very busy. We are spread incredibly thin at the moment, but other than that, I've got this letter telling me to come and find you.
Okay.
And if that helps find a solution, as you were explaining, what was his name?
It's Deimos, and you absolutely know that name, but according to the book that Martin wrote, he defeated Deimos 100 years ago.
Ah. So if Deimos is returned, we need to put a stop to that, and that could stop a lot of these demons.
I'm assuming all of it, yeah. So I don't know if that would be... Here's the thing. We don't really, we kind of know... I mean, we know where he's at. He's, sealed, barrier. And we know that that's going to be a problem. It's more, do we set up and get ready to fight him there, or do we die and go into the abyss and fight him there? Do we just chill and wait for him to come find me? Because evidently that's a thing that could be potentially something. But yeah, it's basically, hey, as long as we take care of that, and we've got some, and he kind of glances over to Miranda, we've got some options as far as all of this is concerned. But yeah, we think we can take care of him. So I don't know if it's best to mobilize and spread out and just inform everybody and tell them their options of where they can go, or if it's better for us to, I'll try and gather up cool army longer than the eye can see, all the people join together kind of thing. I'm not sure. But hey, member of the ward was kind of looking for not necessarily you, but someone like you. So this is perfect. Thanks for finding us.
I'm not sure that's a compliment at all.
No, it is. We were going to have to try and find a representation of the ward, and you found us. So that was something I was going to add to my list. Now I can take it off the list, and I didn't even have to add it. So that's good.
We're doing this potentially ladies of the circlet style.
G-Mind from the door goes, I'm good. I get to fight the demon god.
They're super into the idea. I'm not speaking for them. They've said it several times. I guess that does mean I'm speaking for you. So.
And most people in Adashmir know, because Tayson told a bunch of people and he was supposed to be keeping it quiet, which is how we know. So
yeah. Sorry, this is also just a lot of me catching up.
Yep, 100%. It's almost like there's 70 episodes over several hours long.
I tried to do my homework. That was a lot of homework.
You've done... Hey, listen. You're doing great, buddy.
All the while, I'm still being fed notes, and I'm sitting there going, ooh.
More information, yes. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Oh, more information, yes.
Oh, no, it's great fun.
Good. So, I guess... I don't know how it works for you all. Do you have meetings? Do you just... How do you talk to each other?
We don't.
Okay.
We are contacted when we're needed. Otherwise, we hunt.
Okay. Well, Martin contacted you. And you came to find me.
Yeah.
So... What's your plan now?
If we want to find somebody, we find somebody. There's no way to get away from us.
Okay. Glad that you were happy to find me and not the angry to find me then. So, do you want to? Is it what's the best scenario for you then? Is it finding other members of the ward and letting them know? Is it going with us? Is it? I don't...
For me, myself, I'm coming with you.
Oh, okay.
He looks over to. This is cool. He looks as Posh as Algie says this. He looks over to Posh.
Posh is outside.
Yeah,
Posh is outside.
Yeah, I know.
G-Mine's in here.
I know. He looks over to G-Mine and he's like, "Hey, can you let Posh know that Algie's gonna come with us?"
He'll find out. Why do I need to tell him?
Give
I'm
me-
sorry, Grand Duke, is that an order? And he bows.
Please just give me this.
He cracks the door open and goes, "Hey, that weird dwarf guy's coming with us," and he closes the door.
Okay, great. What about the people that came with you?
We all have a duty. They will continue to hunt what's around here. Anything that's left behind, anything we've missed, anything that pops up, they will continue to do.
Okay.
They don't need to follow.
I mean, should we tell them what's going on so they know and they can tell everybody? We haven't been like secret about it, but that's because of bad practice more than like principle. So
If I catch them on the way out, I'll let them know.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
Question. Can we see them? Like, if we pop our head out the door, can we see them?
Are you going to pop your head out the door?
Yeah.
You do. You see Posh and you look down and no.
No, don't see them. Okay. Never mind. I can't do that then. They're hiding in the tree line.
They're outside the city doing their job.
We are very good hunters as well.
Doing a big hunt.
Oh yeah, epic hunt.
Okay.
Are these the people that had the werewolf dudes in them?
No, that's the Wolves of Arlen.
Oh, okay.
This is the ward. They go around and protect the world from abominations. Is basically their duty.
Pretty much.
I said it again. I said it again, Hannah. Over there saying duty.
Pretty much. If it's not of this plane, we don't want it here. We will kill it.
Okay. Well,
About that.
we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll give you a friendship montage first. Okay.
Knock up this plane. We're gonna need to have a conversation.
You're established. It's fine. See,
Hold
it's not fun when it's turned around on the other foot, is it? No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine, Tayson.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Look, this has happened a couple times to Marinda.
Yeah, it's fair. So, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna be here for a little bit longer. Let things get established, where people are feeling safe, got homes and things again. And then we're gonna go to see if we can find the entrance to Gratispar, check in with them, let them know what's going on, and see if there can be some kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to say treaty, but there's going to be some kind of conversation about what can be done, what should be done, all that good stuff. And Miranda's going to send a letter. I'm really excited about that. That's good. Oh, wait. Stroop, do you have any guardian? No? Okay. Cool. Do you have any people in your employ that might live in the Roundcap Rainforest?
Oh, I'm sure I do. Looks at Doc questioningly. Yeah, there's plenty of people. We're still recruiting and stuff. My dog is drinking very loudly in the background.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay, so like, I was trying to figure out how we were gonna do the bird message thing, but you are literally like roots connected to the world. So if Miranda gave you a message that you could give to somebody in one of your business meetings to give to the people that needed to hear it, do you think that's possible?
Yeah, I think that's more than possible. It's probable. We could definitely make that happen.
Cool.
What kind of messages are we getting? You guys do all this politics stuff, and I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let Miranda phrase it because she's she's gonna give you the message to the people it's going to.
Hey, Doc. What's the name of the people that I need to tell this to?
I don't know. Who are the name of your friends?
No, hold on. We have an opportunity. We have NPCs that have subbed. We have so many options.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who am I talking to?
The new one tonight is the only one I have not figured out. Well, there's two. There's whoever did tonight, which I saw in passing. I do apologize. I don't watch the chat. I look at it later, which I'll figure out later. The other one is me.
I already gave you
almost a whole season.
I gave you an NPC.
You need to talk to the other two because you're all three involved.
Okay, fine. Well, as Mike takes a note for where we're at. 226. So bearded ogre Barashino.
I'm sorry, bearded ogre is a perfect druid name. I don't know why I just roll with that one.
They could be in the round cap rainforest.
There's one. Yeah.
There's also a drawer bee that I don't like. They've subbed several times. I don't know if they already exist or not.
I got them, but you kind of find a way to skip over them a lot. But I'll get you there. I'm gonna force you one day.
Okay. So to bearded ogre, the druid, council member. This is Miranda.
No, that's happening.
Yeah. That's Stroop 100% as Miranda's talking just gives you a hold on. Didn't look up from the paper, just writing down. Nope. Continue.
Okay, you can continue now. I am writing more.
The time has come that has been feared by the druids. Deimos has returned.
Okay, hold on. You gotta go a little slower. I'm very, very short. Time has come. Druids feared. Deimos.
Somebody clip that.
Deimos, what?
Has returned.
Returned.
Be on guard.
Be on guard. Okay. Be on guard. Okay. And this bearded ogre guy, he lives in the round cap rainforest.
He's one of the council members, yes.
One of the council members. Okay, yeah. What else?
Tell him Fluttershy.
Can you spell that for me?
Fluttershy. He'll know what it means.
Okay, it starts with an L or an F?
F.
FL?
FL.
Okay.
I don't know why that's what came to mind, but that's their keyword now.
Okay.
Tayson just leans over to Algie and says, I'd love to tell you that we're not normally like this, but we are very much like this, like almost all the time exclusively.
What it means is, please say hello to our son, because she just told Tayson that she doesn't have kids. I'm just kidding.
I can see you're a productive group.
Sometimes.
Productive, usually.
It's G-Mind says, they get around.
Oh. That kind of productive.
No.
Not that kind of productive. It's not what you think.
What do you think?
Because I can change doesn't mean she just like starts spouting in a different language that you don't understand.
What language?
Draconic.
I will understand that.
Haha, what'd you say?
Yeah, now you have to think about what you said, because it exists now.
She's like,
Go on, you could pick.
she's just going on about how Tayson thinks she has kids, but she doesn't, just because she's lived a long life, and this, that, next thing.
I don't say a thing.
An eyebrow raises, it goes back down. Okay, so I think we got here. It's been 5-6 days since we arrived. We said we were going to stay here for a week or so.
Yep, this is the 6th day.
Okay. I guess at this point it's checking in with Ava and figuring out, hey, do you all want to go back to the castle, or do you want to join us to go to the entrance of Graditspar? Because that's a them decision, not us.
Are you gonna kiss her? Are you gonna kiss her on the mouth?
I'm very confused. Why is this an issue?
You know, I ship it. I just think they should come with us no matter where we go. At least Ava should. But that's just a Stroop opinion, not necessarily a group opinion.
Well, I mean, I trust your opinion, so, like, why?
She would be a very good protector, because sometimes I get myself into situations, and the first step is being aware that sometimes you get yourself into situations, and I'm becoming very self-aware, and I think I need an extra little layer of protection.
You said this. Yeah. You said this as a joke. I don't think you could have picked better words for Tayson to be completely convinced. It's like, oh, okay, all right, fair. Like, shit. Okay, cool. All right.
Stroop becoming better at manipulating Tayson.
Yeah, it's trust me, it's not gonna get more difficult.
It only gets easier as time goes on.
Listen, experience. Because as soon as, guess what? The problem is if Tayson ever recognizes it, always gonna be like, oh, she's manipulating me for something. I should help her out. Okay, I guess I'll go check in with her. You all get to know my friend. He's here, and then I will. Tayson will leave.
Yes, he's always been that awkward.
Yeah, it's my job.
As the door closes, is there a meaningful conversation between Miranda, Stroop, and Algie, or is this we're just gonna bullshit?
No, Miranda is going to actually be like, okay, I'm going to reveal something. Please don't attack me.
Oh.
She changes to her changeling form.
Oh.
Describe your changeling form, because you're going from a wood elf to...
She has extremely, pale white skin versus, the golden greenish tint that would be for her wood elf form. Instead of long blonde hair, she has, same haircut as me, except a little bit more shaved. And it's silver hair. Her eyes are, the irises and everything are black. She actually has a couple intricate, almost tribalistic tattoos, but not quite, that you can see on the skin, but you're not sure what they mean. I am not from this plane originally. I'm from Eberron. I'm a changeling.
Curious.
However, I clearly am doing things to protect this plane because this has become my home.
It's a good thing you have another form. The other wards would not have been so nice.
I have several forms. It's whatever I desire.
Convenient. You're here with a purpose.
I am here with a purpose. I am here to protect. I am Zalrin's champion.
Then you and I have the same purpose.
But I wanted to get that out of the way, just so it would not be an issue later. And she's kind of like stepping back. It has been an issue in the past.
It's not an issue
People can
now.
understand. She goes, well, it's wonderful to meet you, and shakes his hand.
Yeah, so hand out. I'm Olgi. Nice to meet you.
When I am like this, you can call me Montera.
Montera. I'll try to remember.
But
I've got a lot of names in my head right now.
if you just call me Miranda, that's fine. I will still respond to it if you don't remember.
Pleased to meet you. I turned to... Is Stroop there in the room as well?
Yeah, she just gets a little quiet when other people are talking. But Stroop is gonna turn at you, and you're a normal-sized human person, right?
I'm a dwarf.
You're
So
a
he's
dwarf.
around
You're
your
my
height.
size. Okay, I'm gonna stick out my hand.
Hold on. Nobody is your size. You made a super small halfling on purpose.
So I stick my hand out very aggressively. Stroop Waffle of the Waffle Hut franchise. Long live the Waffle Hut. It's very nice to meet you. I respect the ward and what they do. They help out with the Guardians quite a bit.
Is every introduction like that one?
Most, yeah.
Most.
Every single one she does.
Every single one.
If you ever see her talking to someone brand new, she will always rep the Waffle Hut. That is her family's business. She desires a franchise at some point. We'll see how that goes.
I'd like to see that franchise.
You know the Waffle Hut. One is two days south of Remedigan Castle, and another one is near Rangio. You've been to both.
Oh, yeah. Don't imagine there's a lot of places I haven't been.
Probably not.
But yes,
No.
every single introduction she makes. Long live the Waffle Hut. And you see Miranda kind of like motherly, like put her hands on Stroop's shoulders and like ruffle her hair real quick. We love her for it.
I do enjoy the Waffle Hut.
It's a great place to enjoy breakfast foods with your family and friends. Long live the Waffle Hut. I'm working on advertising. Practicing for advertising is going.
She wants to do minor image on a bunch of discs and mail them out to everybody.
They know how to play them.
It just plays when they're touched. Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh.
The greatest bar dwarves would enjoy this. It'd be refreshing.
We're going to leave that conversation right there as Tayson headed out. G-Mine goes with him. The door closes. G-Mine looks at Posh and just says, I kind of like him. And he says, oh, good. Yeah, even though he sounded like he was going to hurt Tayson at first. I mean, we'd have to kill him. But, I mean, outside of that, we don't have to do that anymore.
No,
that's good.
He's good folk.
Oh. You could hear us. Sorry.
Were you being subtle?
No.
Yeah. Like, I'm... How... Yeah. I didn't want to ask because then I was going to have to hear the answer, but it's probably for the best. How oblivious are we assuming that I am?
Oh, not at all. We do this on purpose to see if we can get under your skin. And Posh says, usually when something's going on and we're trying to distract you. And G-Mine says, he was told to kiss the girl. And Posh goes, oh.
Yeah, like by a couple different people at this point.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my Tayson's really shy. He's not gonna kiss the girl.
No.
As you're walking, they're just both of them. I never said that. You live your own life. I'm here to make sure that you don't die while you live your life.
Sure, I get that. I appreciate that.
Really interesting. End of job performance rating. Huh. I mean, that's it. That's the whole of what we do now.
Yeah, that feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've made it harder than it possibly should be. We have to talk about that.
Oh, I mean, we're on our way. What's up?
Well, I'm gonna need you to back up a little bit once in a while. You run off. Like, you don't even, like, communicate. You just run into battle. Have you noticed that?
Well, yeah. I mean, think about it. So before you two joined up with us, right? There was Stroop, who was kind of discovering, like, these druidic things that she can do and stuff. And she's good at taking care of us if things go bad. But it's hard for her on her own, right? And Miranda is... She runs ahead, she stabs, and then sometimes she gets overwhelmed. So, if I go, I know how to deal with being attacked by lots of people. I know how to stick around longer, even if I'm not necessarily built for it. So, I go because I think I have a better chance.
G-Mind interrupts you and says, all I'm saying is, our job is to keep you alive.
Mm-hmm.
If you die, that's on our permanent record.
Okay.
You're not understanding.
No, I do. So here's what I'll say in addition, okay?
Okay.
I'm doing this, and I act that way to protect them, all right? Which puts you all at risk for, bad performance review. I get it. So, if we are capable of believing in me to take better care of myself from a little bit of a distance, if you all will protect them, that means I don't have to do it as much. Which means that you're protecting me by protecting them.
You make a good point. We should adjust our strategy. You'd figure after 2 weeks we would have figured something out.
You'd figure, yeah.
Trying to keep up with you is not the easiest.
I kind of loop it around. I'll tell you what. Next time that we're in some kind of danger, I'm gonna put you both in a position where you can do everything you need to. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, great. Mike actually Nerdworks writes down a note next to combat. Do this.
Posh just says, so are you gonna kiss her?
I mean, that's kind of up to her. That's not up to me. Like, it's up to me too, but it's like, that's not a decision I just get to make.
I just feel like every time you talk, she comes her 10% and you don't do your 90. That's all I'm saying.
That's not how things should, like, that's not how teamwork works. Do you two feel like you do 90% of the work?
That you're not doing 90% of the work.
Yeah, but you're telling me that I need to do 90% of the work because they're doing 10. That sounds like a really bad relationship.
No, that you have a lot to learn, that's all.
Okay. Are there percentages I'm unaware of?
Sure, I'll write them all down for you.
Sounds great.
Jason, there's a play.
You're back talking to Coach.
I'm gone.
Darn it.
I did this to torture you.
I like it though. Yeah.
Tell him there's a play he needs to see. Bitch.
After a while, you do find Ava, who is instructing the guards and working together. As you approach, she says, Tayson, 0 people got hurt. Amazing. Apparently one of the town folk got everybody into Miranda's basement in time.
Yeah. They happened to see something over the horizon, which I have to check in with them on. So we also had some help. Some members of the ward.
Are you talking about the 2 maniac ward people
Yeah.
yelling at demons to stop running? Yeah.
Well, those and there's another one, a little bit more, I'd say reserved, but it's that kind of like that scary, quaky, like soft-spoken scary, not like rah, I'm in your face, but the like kind of scary.
No.
Okay. Maybe it's just me then.
So, good news. We're going to reach out to the Roundcap Rainforest. We have an in with some of the council there to let them know what's going on. We also now know where the entrance to Graditsbar is, kind of. So we're going to go check that out and see.
So the Roundcap Rainforest is that beautiful rainforest to the south. I was
Yeah.
really hoping we get there, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Right.
What is Gradspar?
So it's where you know how. So do you know kind of Adishmira and it's how it exists and stuff?
No.
Okay.
Tayson.
Yeah.
We literally got here like less than a month ago.
I know. I assume that people know. I normally know the least out of any particular group about the circumstances and situation, so it's kind of put this cadence into my interactions with people where I just assume that they know everything because they usually know at least more than I do. Let me try it this way. Gradispar is a nation of dwarves that isolated themselves when everything went haywire here in our past. Haven't been able to find them, haven't been able to reach out to them. Now we have a lead on the entrance of their domain, and it would be really good for us to be able to talk to them, make sure everything is okay, see if there's any interest in assisting with the happening up here, and that's good.
Oh, if you haven't seen them for such a long time, how do you know they're still there?
Well, there's only one way to find out, right?
That's true.
It's not us assuming. Well, I guess we're assuming that they're there, but we're also ready for the idea that they're not, or that they're not interested. I'm going in with the intention of checking in, and hopefully things are good, or they could be better, and we can do something about that. If not, then we'll find out.
That sounds like fun. Is this a date night thing? Are you taking like an army with you?
Well, I mean, it's like 5 days away, and that I don't want to scare him, but it was more of a, do you want to go with us? Do you want to go back to the castle? Do you want to stay here? I mean, we're probably going to end up going to the Roundcap Rainforest eventually after that, and if that's something you want to see, that's cool. We can do that.
I mean, if you don't want me to go, I understand.
No, I'd love for you to go. It's just I don't know if you're allowed to go.
I'm allowed to go.
Well, you came over here to help, take care of all of this. I don't know what is on the docket for all of this.
Is this helping you solve the problem that you have?
I mean, depending on what we run into, I don't see a bad thing about you going with us at all. And it'll be fun. So, it'll be more fun anyway. It might not be fun at all, but it would be more fun with you there than not there.
They've had fun so far.
Okay. I walk away from a lot of conversations with you not sure if you're really mad at me or not, but I feel like you're not mad at me this time, and that's good.
I think I've only been mad at you twice.
Yeah, but you were really mad those times.
That's very true.
It's scary.
And it wasn't all me being mad.
That's why you didn't understand what I was talking about with algaes and like the soft, reserved, but like furious tone, because that's kind of what I get from you. So, like, if you're not going to be like loud, angry, scary, it's much more of the soft, reserved, scary tone. I get it.
So I'm scary now?
You can be.
Interesting.
Hey, remember the time where you kind of turned to an angel person and you put your hand through my chest and I thought I was gonna die? Scary.
It sounds like something I do.
Scary. Very scary.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay, cool. So, I don't know. What do you think? How long until we're happy with the progress here as far as them building themselves back up and everything?
The gods handled themselves really well. You even though the ward came, we were clear on our side. I don't know what it looked like on your side, so I feel comfortable leaving them to guard what's left here.
Okay, great. Yeah.
I mean, we can't stay forever and babysit them.
No, we can. Let's go tomorrow. We'll get back on the road.
Okay.
If we can, if some people can stay here and keep things taken care of, that's great.
That sounds wonderful. I am going to send the Dawn Warriors back.
Yeah.
I'll join you. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we should return back to the kingdom.
Okay, that's what I was talking about more. Like, hey, they go, you stay, do you split up? Okay, cool. Got it. Great.
I'm just a capable lieutenant. He can take over.
You got there. That's what I was. I wasn't worried about you being able to get there. I was worried about me being able to get you to there, and you got there. So
you say stuff like that and then wonder why I'm enamored with you.
Because. All right. See, that was the tone that I was talking about before. Now I don't think that you're mad at me, but I'm also not sure.
I'm not mad. It's
okay.
Wonderful hearing you say those things.
Okay. I don't know what I said. I will try and say the things that I didn't say more often if I can help it. Cool. You get your people ready, and I will let everybody know that we are leaving tomorrow.
You want me to join you tonight? Where are you staying?
The same two houses that weren't broken before.
Yours or Miranda's? Because I've seen you go into both.
That's fine. I'll just knock. Wherever we're at, that's where we'll be.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay, bye!
And you turn around and leave, and she watches you for a couple of seconds, and then she turns around and goes back to her
I don't
people.
see this. I head back. Hey, so, Ava is going to join with us to go to Graditspar. That's cool. The Dawn Knights are going to go back to the castle. And, so Ava's going to stay with us tonight, probably, because the Dawn Knights will all go down. You said that your friends with the ward have already gone and done whatever they're doing. By the way, they're, like, yelling at demons to stop running and stuff, and that's its own kind of crazy that I kind of enjoy.
We are very passionate about what we do.
I love my job, love my work. Okay, great. So, yeah, this is good.
Hey, Tayson, since we're having company for dinner, I think I should whip up something special. What do you think about having a nice little fancy dinner tonight?
I think that you're allowed to do whatever you want.
I'd appreciate a fancy dinner.
Look at that. Yeah.
Perfect. Because that's my job, and that's what I love doing.
I'm sorry. I should have just yes-anded with you. I'm sorry. I kind of left that all in the lurch for you. Mm-hmm. I just realized that I took 22 hit points worth of damage like not too long ago, and I probably should get that looked at. I'm not bleeding anymore, but my side is kind of like a weird color that it normally isn't.
Yeah,
So.
Tayson, come here.
No, it's okay. I'll sleep it off.
Get it patched up.
Yeah, D&D is weird. It's like, this thing bit me and took a quarter of my life away.
Right there. I'm almost dead. One more hit point.
I'm going to take a nap.
Sleep for 8 hours. I'm fine. Just let me sit down for an hour and roll some dice.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
We'll be good. Take a salt tablet.
Yeah.
Which is, if anybody's wondering, the secret to that is that you aren't cured from everything, but you get your energy stamina back to fight again, and that's what that hit points actually represent.
Fair enough. It's the amount of hits that you can point.
Yeah, pretty much. Because this is the first episode, I have no cutscene tonight, and it is time. So we should end with you guys talking about how Ava's coming to dinner, and you're going to have one of those special Waffle Hut dinner, but the official one, not the last one that you had, but the normal ones where it's a little bit more fancy and upbeat. But this is where we're going to end it. So thank you all for joining us here at the Rose Drake Podcast. Mike, do your thing!
Okay. Lissa, tell us the stuff.
Hi. So we actually don't have D&D tomorrow on Dead Bard Society, but hopefully on Tuesdays you can find me over on twitch.tv/Dead Bard Society. Most nights you can find me on my own channel at Geek Girl Lissa. Every other Friday you can find me on twitch.tv/Dag Show, DAAG show, for Firefly TTRPG. I am Captain Mariana Redfield in that. That recently started. I'm also going to be joining a Masks the New Generation stream here soon because I like playing TTRPGs too much. And that's going to be over on twitch.tv/ShortBeardTheBard, but I don't know the actual start date yet. You can also find me on YouTube, on the Aries Studios YouTube channel, producing streams there. And you can find me anywhere with buttons as Geek Girl Lissa, because I'm my grandfather's caretaker, and how I stay sane is doing the social media things.
Please talk to me. Okay.
Pretty much. Give me attention! I only have one person to talk to on a regular basis.
Oh, man. I gotta pick Hannah because she's looking down. Hannah! Tell us the things that you got for you.
I got some photos that I took of my notes. That'll be on our social medias, I'm sure, as I send them to Doc and Mike. You can find me pretty much on just doing the Instagram and the TikTok now at Hannah the DM. Working on a few other things that may or may not come about. You know me, I just go with the flow. And that's pretty much it. I hang out with dogs a lot, so I don't have a lot of human interaction either. This is pretty much it, guys. So I hope I did okay.
Posh, it's your turn to tell us about all of your things and why we need to give you attention as humans, because this is the theme that we have now, and I'm happy but concerned and worried and also happy and also, are you okay?
Oh,
damn. Like, there's a lot of pressure to be a very lonely individual all of a sudden.
No, you march to the beat of your own drum, whether it's part of a line or it's by yourself, bud.
Well, to be fair, I just work in the stream, so I run front of house of a restaurant, so I'm center stage for a lot of things. So I get my social interaction. But I stream most nights on my own channel, Poach1993, or you can also see me on. It's you guys Sundays, isn't it? Mm-hmm. For me, it's Monday.
Yeah, wow. It's so weird, right?
Yeah, I know. But on Sundays, I'm here again for the Hello There Star Wars D&D, which is exciting. Playing Sad Boy 301, that has just about as much emotional depth as Algie had today.
I'm watching Hannah as he says that, and what I realize is Hannah didn't even realize you were on the stream, but she's watched it, I guarantee, and she's probably staring at one box the whole time.
Who is this person that's talking instead of this other person that should be talking? Shut up! Anyway.
Oh yeah, as soon as you guys... as soon as it was brought up, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Shh! That's secret behind the curtain stuff.
I know nothing.
Wonderful. Everybody, you can find me here, because this is where I live, in this office, doing the things. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being here, all of you, for Season 4. I'm excited. We're building. We're doing things. We need to do some special shout-outs once again to... We already mentioned Snet Phoenix for this cool overlay that we're going to be using this season, for Drawer B as well, and... None of you on the screen with me noticed this, but it got mentioned, and all of you in the chat and watching did. Vorpal Lance Music, who this is all really affordable stuff, and it's very cool, guys. I've got my little switch. I got my little sound port here to like boop ba doop boop 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 boop, and then we have music the entire time, and it's great. So in the future here, I'm gonna put links to all of their stuff, and we're gonna do like at the end of the episode, I'll have like the credits, you know, but music by, art by, blah blah blah, and that'll be real cool. But in the meantime, I'm staring at you on my screen. I thought that was a good enough cue, but like I totally understand that.
I felt it.
Yeah.
Did you see who I suggested, Mike?
I didn't, but I will scroll and I will find them.
Well,
I just posted it in green room.
until you do that, though, love one another, keep it nerdy, and live your dreams. Hannah.
Later.
Yes.
Bye, guys!
Are we muted yet?
Stick around for the raid!
You want to kiss the girl? Oh!
La 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 la, my oh my! Taste on his way too shy. He's gonna
Kiss